Katsuki, open the door. Wayan stood outside of the Grenade's dorm room, banging on his door repeatedly. No, go away, Bakugou yelled back, which only got Wayan angrier. Katsuki had been skipping school for the past 3 days. Wayan thought he was just in one of those moods again, so she tried giving him some space. But when it came on day 3, which was today, she decided it was about time she did something. But of course, Bakugou was being a Grinch and wouldn't let anybody in his dorm. Not even Aizawa. Then again, he gave up the first time Bakugou yelled a no at him, and just went back to sleep or finished doing some paperwork while Mike yelled in his ear the entire time. Kirishima tried, Mina tried, Denki tried, Sero tried, Todoroki even tried to say some words like, I'll always be better than you, or you're so weak. But even that didn't work, so that's when you know something's up. Hell, Wayan even managed to get Midoriya into saying Bakugou's real name instead of Katchan to try and get him out. Still didn't work. So now Wayan was resorting to her last method by acting like her boyfriend's mum. That wasn't working either. An idea snapped into Wayan's head as she ran out the hall to Kirishima's room. What is it? Is Bakugou out of his room yet? He asked while he walked out of his dorm. No, not yet, but I have an idea. I already took the time to record me yelling on my phone. All I need you to do is bang on his door while I sneak around the building and get Uraraka to float me up to his window, okay? Kirishima nodded while taking Wayan's phone. Yup, I got it. Kirishima began to play the recording, banging on his door. Wayan snagged Uraraka from Ida and Midoriya, who were in the lounge, and took her outside. Just to his window, Wayan said. Uraraka nodded. Got it. She began to use her quirk on Wayan. Just when Wayan was about to pass Bakugou's window, she grabbed onto it, and luckily he had it cracked. But his curtains were covering it. Wayan gave a thumbs up to Uraraka, who had a happy smile on her face before running back to her 2 friends waiting for her. Wayan slowly pushed open Bakugou's window, crawling inside. She could hear what sounded like coughing in the bathroom. Confusion spread to her face as she used her quirk to catch herself before she toppled onto Bakugou's floor. Wayan quickly regained her footing when more coughing came from the bathroom. Without waiting another second, Wayan ran to the bathroom where she saw her ash-blonde boyfriend leaning over the toilet on his knees. Oh my, Katsuki! Wayan immediately dropped to her knees next to him and as he let everything out. She did the best she could at comforting him by running her fingers through his hair and running circles on his back. When Bakugou finally finished, he flushed the toilet and fell to his side, falling onto Wayan. Katsuki. Oh. That's Kiri. Thanks, Kiri. Just slide my phone under the door and you can go back to your dorm. Kiri did what he was told and left the 2 alone. Wayan took Bakugou's arm over her shoulder, helping him to his feet. Katsuki, why didn't you tell anybody you were sick? Bakugou sat down on his bed, pushing Wayan's hand away from him. I'm not sick, dumbass. His breathing sounded heavy, only making Wayan worry a lot more. Wayan sighed, pushing Bakugou down and under his covers. Bull, you were just throwing up. I'm going to tell Aizawa-sensei and you're going to get better. No, Bakugou yelled, struggling to sit up. I told you, I'm not sick. Wayan rolled her eyes, walking to his little storage-type place where she was hoping a thermometer was. After a bit of scampering around, she found one tucked away in a drawer. Bakugou was trying to get back to his feet, his face flushed. I told you, I'm fine. Shut up, Ryan said while she pushed him back down and put the thermometer in his mouth. Ryan put her hand on his forehead while his breathing became more rugged. The thermometer beeped and Ryan pulled it out of Katsuki's mouth. Oh my almight! Babe, you're on fire! I'm going to get some medicine from Recovery Girl. Bakugou coughed roughly. No, I'm fine. Katsuki, I'm going to help you no matter what. I care about you, hon. I love you, and what girlfriend would I be if I left my boyfriend here like this to handle a sickness by himself? I'll be back, Ryan said while brushing Katsuki's hair out of his face. Midoriya looked up when the elevator opened. Oh, hey Ryan. Did you get Kachan out of his room? No, Ryan shook her head. He's going to stay in his room. He's got a bad fever and I need to get him some medicine now. Midoriya stood to his feet. Kachan is sick? No, you stay with him. I'll get the medicine for him. Before Ryan could protest, Midoriya was running the other direction off to Recovery Girl. Okay then. Ryan jumped back in the elevator to reach her boyfriend again. Midoriya's getting the medicine now. Ryan's eyes widened when she saw her boyfriend struggling to get out of bed and back to the bathroom. Ryan thought quickly and got a large bowl that was sitting in his room, rushing to his side quickly. Bakugou dropped to his knees right when Ryan put the bowl next to him. He took it into his hands, letting everything out again. Ryan felt horrible for Bakugou. Nobody likes being sick, and she knew Katsuki especially hated it, since he can't train. Katsuki coughed before he fell to the side, wanting to be wrapped in Ryan's arms. His head fell into the crook of her neck, face flushed and breathing heavy. Ryan ran her fingers through his hair calmly, trying to relax him best she could. Kachan, Ryan, I'm coming inside, Midoriya's small voice said through the door. Score it open. His own green eyes widened when he saw Katsuki on the floor. Whoa, here, I brought a bottle of water and the medicine is in pill form since I know you don't like the liquid, Kachan. No, I don't want it, Bakugou said stubbornly. Midoriya wasn't having it. Listen here, Katsuki Bakugou. You will take the medicine and you will get better. So help me, I will call your mom here and in an instant, and I highly doubt you want to deal with her right now. Ryan's eyes went white, and for once she was glad she wasn't the one talking to Midoriya. Bakugou growled slightly while taking the pills and water from Midoriya. Fine, I'll take them. Now get out. Midoriya nodded with a smile. Good. Get well soon, Kachan. Midoriya left and Bakugou reluctantly took the pills. Ryan helped Bakugou back to his feet, getting him back into bed. You need to eat. Is there anything you want? Bakugou folded his arms. Soup, he said quietly. Ryan grinned. Do you want the soup your mum makes? Bakugou looked away with a pout on his features. Ryan giggled. I'll take that as a yes. Text me if you need me, babe. Ryan kissed the top of Bakugou's head before making her way to the lounge and got to work. Don't eat it too fast, Ryan said, giving Bakugou the soup. You'll just throw it all up like that. Bakugou rolled his eyes. I know how to eat soup, idiot. Ryan just scrolled through Pinterest while Bakugou ate his soup. A yawn escaped his lips as he set the bowl on his nightstand. Katsuki got comfortable under his covers while Ryan rested her chin on his bed. Bakugou's face slowly relaxed as he fell deeper into sleep. It was easier than usual, since Ryan was there, running her fingers through his hair and occasionally scratching his scalp. A yawn escaped Ryan's own lips while she began to fall asleep as well. Extended ending. The sun shining through the window stirred Bakugou and Ryan awake. Bakugou sat up with ease. His face was back to its normal colour, and he wasn't coughing anymore. A grin crossed over his features. Look at that, I'm back, baby. He made a few explosions with his hands before looking down on the floor where Yan was. Her face was burning a bright red while she painted lightly before looking up at Bakugou. Guess. She got cut off by her own coughing this time. Guess I'm the sick one now. Bakugou sighed. Come on, let's get you in bed. Katsuki said while picking Yan up and putting her in his bed.